Hello there, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and we are having a look at October 2024 for all of you singles out there looking for new love. We are, of course, right in the middle of eclipse season. And we, of course, had a full moon lunar eclipse in your sign on September 17th. You're probably still feeling some of that energy. We have a new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Libra, the sign of relationships, on October 2nd. So it's going to be a great time for a new beginning, a clean slate. Eclipses do, of course, bring change, transformation. We can eclipse things out of our life, so it's a big cleansing energy, and we can eclipse things into our life as well. We can certainly have some unexpected turn of events, some surprises, and some fated happenings coming in here as well. So Libran energy, we are in Libran season. Libra is ruled by Venus, so we do look to Venus as the planet of new love and all the things that make us feel good. So it's a great time to set intentions for new love in your life, or to get outside and meet some new people, or maybe try some new things on your quest for love, right? If what you're doing right now isn't working, great time to embrace change. We also do have Venus in the sign of Scorpio, and she will stay there until October 17th when she moves into Sagittarius. So this is very intense energy in Scorpio. This is heightened attraction. This is more passion, very transformative energy, more intensity with relationships and connections, the potential to meet someone new where we've got that deep, deep bond that can form. But it's also a little mysterious. So, there could be a little bit of mystery and magic in the air as far as your love life is concerned. When the 17th, when Venus moves into Sagittarius, that is coinciding with the full moon in the sign of Aries. Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, new beginnings. Aries is a fire sign, passionate. Sagittarius is a fire sign, passionate, fun-loving. So this can be a very exciting time to meet new people, to go out to have fun, to do something new, to do something creative as well. So, you could meet somebody by trying something creative. Maybe you want to learn something, or maybe your friends say, hey, the local pub is having a paint night, and it doesn't matter if you can't draw or anything like that. We're there to have some wine and have some fun and socialize. You can meet someone doing something like that, right? So we're just doing something a little bit out of the box with that energy. But of course, full moons can bring things to fruition. They can also be a completion, a closure of a chapter in your life. There is a huge healing and release energy that is going on with the eclipses, and also to the end of the year, because we do have Uranus retrograde in the sign of Taurus up until January. We're releasing all toxicity. Pluto is retrograde in Capricorn. It will never be in Capricorn again. Retrograde till October 11th, and then it goes direct, and then early November is when Pluto goes back into Aquarius, and really setting ourselves up for a better tomorrow and a different future. And so we are doing all this cleansing and purging. So there's a lot of change in the air, a lot of transformation in the air, but also a lot of new in the air there as well. Now we've got a leg up coming out here for you guys first. So a leg up can certainly represent the energy of people helping people. So it could be that you have a friend or a family member or a coworker or something that can maybe help you in some way on your quest for finding love. Now maybe they introduce you to somebody, or maybe they're like, I'm gonna throw a tailgate party or something, or I'm gonna throw a barbecue or something, and invite a whole bunch of single people and just see what happens, right? So you just never know. Sometimes people can help us in very mysterious ways, but of course the universe is also supporting your quest for love as well. You could also be meeting a helpful person. This person could be very generous. This person could be somebody that does help others in some way. It could be that, maybe they are like a little bit of a philanthropist, right? They give back to charities. It could be that, maybe they're helpful and supportive of like their family and that kind of thing, right? So, but a leg up, people helping people. All right. We also have Unfinished Symphony coming out here for you. And Unfinished Symphony can represent that there's some loose ends that are being wrapped up that need to be tied up. and released before the new comes in. This is a card number 10, endings, right? Leading way breaks down to a 1, new beginnings. So it is a very transformative energy coming in here. In this deck, whenever we have an egg, there's a little shadowy face in there. It shows there's something new manifesting for you, some new connections manifesting for you, but there's still something that we got to work through in this energy. So really, really be honest and truthful with yourself, right? Am I putting my own blocks and obstacles in my own way on my path to finding love? Is there fear there? Right? Is there something where you need closure with a previous person? What is it for you? And it can be any number of things there. Okay. But trust that there's something manifesting there for you. All right. We also have here the moon. Shocking. Okay. The moon card is your overall energy carrying you through the month. All right. And that's not surprising. Number one, that's your card. Okay. The moon card, but this is also the moon cycles are very, very, very potent for you guys. And of course, full moon in your sign, right? Lunar eclipse. It doesn't get any more powerful with a moon cycle than that. So the moon card can certainly be about your heightened sense of intuition, your heightened sense of connection with the cosmos, your ability to manifest things into your life, but also eclipse things out, unfinished symphony that are not working for you and that you're not going to carry forward with you, or things that are creating a little bit of a block for you. There's a lot of fear that can sometimes be surrounding new love relationships, right? Because, we're vulnerable, we're opening our heart, right? And so sometimes, we do need to face our fear, right? The moon card can be about facing your fear, okay? And putting yourself out there anyway. It can be quite difficult and challenging sometimes to trust ourselves or trust others and open our heart. But sometimes we just got to give it the old college try. Now, the moon is also about illusion, okay? So, and the need to go beneath the surface. So remember, we have this mysterious, deep connection with Venus and Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. So something hidden beneath the surface, something mysterious may come to light for you at this time. Or there may be something where you need to ask more questions in order to form an opinion, right? And sometimes when we meet people, it starts out a little bit superficial. And then the more we ask, the more we learn about somebody. And we either like what is coming out or maybe we don't. So this is really a reminder that, sometimes you do need to start down the path of getting to know somebody and kind of bring them out of their shell, or you come out of your shell even as well. But there could be a little mystery that's unfolding here for you guys. The moon can certainly sometimes bring surprises for us here as well. But I do feel that your senses are heightened, your connection with the cosmos is heightened. The moon cycles are very much helping you to move forward, helping open doors for you, helping you to meet and attract new people into your life. And it is encouraging you here in this energy to work with those moon cycles. But also, if there is some fears and doubts and things holding you back, bring those out to the surface, okay? And just face your fears and continue to move forward. Now, you could potentially, of course, also, be meeting someone that's a little bit of a romantic. I mean, it could be a fellow Pisces or a fellow water sign. But the moon, the moon can represent some love and romance there as well, right? Under the light of the moon. So yeah, a little bit of a romantic energy could be coming in there for you guys as well. So let's grab a few more cards there and see what else we've got. We've got the Four of Cups. Something that you don't currently see is coming in for you. New beginnings with the Fool card. And we've got the Knight of Cups. Wow, look at you guys go. Okay. All right then. So very mysterious indeed. So we do have the Four of Cups here, right? And sometimes what happens when we get the Four of Cups is we feel a little bit disconnected. We feel like nothing's really floating our boat. Nothing's capturing our attention. And we're kind of on the verge of giving up somewhere there, or we're just kind of not interested, or or we're about to lose interest. We feel like there's something missing as well, right? And the thing is that, it's like it's like looking at possibilities right in front of you, and but there's something better coming in. And so sometimes what happens is, we do get tested along the way. Sometimes there is sometimes a little bit of a waiting game for love as well, right? Because it's not just us that needs to be ready. It is also someone else. And we forget that sometimes, right? We forget that, the universe is really trying damnedest to make sure that not only are we ready for love, but the person that's coming towards us is also ready for love, right? So don't give up on love, because right when you least expect it, that's when it comes in. All right. Now, sometimes what happens here as well, see, this guy's focus has shifted somewhere else, right? He's like, whatever, nothing's happening. I don't know. I'm going to go do something else. And sometimes that's when the magic happens. And you hear it all the time. You hear people say, I wasn't even looking for love, and that's when this happened, or that's when I met this person, or I decided that I wasn't gonna look for love anymore. I was gonna go focus on me, or I was gonna go focus on my career, and boom, the next thing you know, I'm head over heels. And it's part of the reason for that is because we are no longer obsessing. Right? We're no longer have that singular focus on finding love, right? And so we release the restrictions that we've put on that energy. And all of a sudden, whew, there we go. We get a surprise. So, whether you are actively looking for love, whether you're obsessing over love or not, keep an open mind, keep an open heart, okay? And be willing to take action or be willing to receive, all right? But just trust in the process. The Fool says, trust me. There's new beginnings on the horizon for you. The Fool is a fresh start, new people, getting out there, making friends, making connections, not knowing what's going to happen, but you're there for that. You're down with that. The Fool says, take that leap of faith. Trust yourself. Trust the universe. Embrace a sense of fun and adventure. Embrace the mystery and the magic of the unknown, and get yourself out there. There is someone new out there. There's new love and romance out there, because of course we have our lovely Knight of Cups. Now the Knight of Cups can be you, ready for love, opening your heart to love and putting yourself out there. You're on a quest, right? You're on a quest, you're on a mission, but you're open in the Knight of Cups energy. Right? You're not obsessing over it. You're not like feigning interest. You're not disinterested, but you're like feeling a very good sense of optimism with this energy. But you're like open to different kind of people, different kind of, environments for meeting new people, right? You're just moving forward. You're looking into the future. But the Knight of Cups can certainly be somebody who is coming towards you, love activating for your month and beyond, okay? Activating this month, but it doesn't all have to play out this month. But there's love and romance in the air. There could be an actual person coming towards you, opening their heart to you and inviting you out on a date, or inviting you to, do something fun. Maybe they're really creative with their dates, but there is a love and romance in this person's heart. We have the Eight of Cups as a blessing for you guys here for activating for you this month. The Eight of Cups is a transitional card, but it's one of moving forward to a better tomorrow. It is about leaving things behind that you don't want to carry with you. Old energies, regrets, anger, hurt, pain, fear, anxieties, right? All of those things. Nope. We are turning things around. We are embracing a more positive tomorrow. We're moving forward, and we're trusting that our wishes are coming true. We're trusting that we're going to find what we're looking for. We don't necessarily know what it looks like yet, but we are making the right move. So it's a really good energy there. It can certainly be an energy where we are embracing the healing vibes that are here. This can be where you're turning over a new leaf on, maybe what you expect out of a relationship, or how you behave in a relationship, right? Or the kind of person that you're looking for. We do have a shattering of habits, patterns, behaviors, and belief systems, right? So you could be following a new pathway in that you've done a lot of, you've been through a lot of growth, right? You've been through a lot of healing, and this can certainly change your beliefs or change your personal habits, right? Maybe you've been that people pleaser in a relationship, right? And always putting someone else first and never taking care of yourself, right? Maybe, and maybe you've been taking advantage of that. Well, maybe this is that energy there where it's like, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to make sure, because remember, we're in Libra season, balance, right? Two people equally committed to love and romance or whatever you're looking for, right? Everyone's idea of love and romance is different, right? But whatever it is, it's two people in a partnership, not a one-sided thing where you got one person doing all the giving, the other person doing all the taking, and then in the meantime, it not working, right? So whatever your situation happens to be, we're detaching from something that's really not working for us anymore, and we're moving into a better tomorrow. And it's very interesting that both of these cards actually do have full moons on them, right? So that lunar eclipse still very much active for you guys. We've got the King of Pentacles. Well, hello, sir. We have the Eight of Wands. And we've got the Nine of Swords. So remember, this is your blessings position, okay? Relief, moving forward. Now, the Nine of Swords is quite often that card of tossing and turning, lying awake, feeling anxious, feeling like our chest tighten, right? Feeling like, oh my God, what if I never find love? All of this kind of stuff. The blessing is a release. The blessing is letting it go. Now, your dreams, okay, nighttime card, got the moon card coming out here too. Your dreams, your visions can be turned into reality here as well. So just be aware of this Nine of Swords energy, okay? Because this is part of how we keep ourselves stuck, right? We're wrapped up in fear. We're worried about the outcome before something has even gotten off the ground, right? I mean, talk about putting the cart before the horse. Oh, the horse, Knight of Cups, right? So we don't want to get too much ahead of ourselves, okay? The Fool says jump right in. The energy is ripe for finding new love, for meeting new people, for getting out of your comfort zone even, right? So we don't want to be wrapped up in fear and worry and anxiety too much. We just want to see where something goes, right? So enter something with a sense of curiosity rather than putting all of your eggs or all your pressure into one basket. We also have some very positive communication and fast forward momentum here for you as well. The Eight of Wands can certainly represent a buzz in the air. It's very exciting energy. You can get some good news. You can have some really positive communication. You can have a lot of different conversations there as well, possibly with multiple people, especially if you're doing online dating, right? Maybe you're just hitting it out of the park and you're just, man, oh man, look at all these people coming out of the woodwork already. So it can be very exciting for you. But this is also really about your manifestations as well. Wherever you've put your intentions, they're very much hitting the mark. The universe is really organizing and orchestrating a whole bunch of things behind the scenes to make something happen for you. All right. But this can also represent a busy month for you, but it's a blessing. So again, maybe you are starting to get out there and explore your opportunities. You're, if you don't get invited somewhere, feel like you're creating your own opportunities as well. And of course, the universe is helping you out every single step of the way. The Eight of Wands is quite often very much tied to your manifestations and that communication that you do have with the universe. We've got the King of Pentacles coming in here for you guys. So the King of Pentacles can certainly be a person that you meet along your journeys. Okay, the King of Pentacles would be somebody who is very mature, very down to earth sign energy, right? So this could be Taurus, it could be Virgo, it could be Capricorn, okay? Or it's somebody that just takes responsibility. Somebody that is committed, they're in something for the long term, they're mature, they're reliable, stable, and dependable. They are probably very successful in business or in their career. And they're a carer, they're a provider, they're a nurturer. So very mature energy, someone that you can really lean on. And so again, if you've been like kind of in that people-pleasing kind of relationships before, this is someone who's probably not going to let that happen. and they are showing up in the upright. Okay, so I do have a lot of reversals in this deck. You're not getting them, but they are in the upright. So this is supportive, right? This is a really good energy. But the King of Pentacles commits, and they commit for the long term. And they do bring a little bit of structure to your system there as well. Because, of course, the theme that we have for your eclipses, right? September 17th, the lunar eclipse in your sign, it was the very first eclipse that we've had that's going to be a new storyline over the next couple of years between you and Virgo. Your sign, very creative, a little bit floaty, you know, all that kind of stuff. Chaos, a little bit. You're ruled by Neptune there. So you do have a little bit of chaotic kind of energy, right? And Virgo energy is very organized, very down to earth, very practical, you know, all of that kind of stuff. But together you find a way to make things work, right? And so this can be that kind of person that can bring a little structure and order and down to earth energy to your very creative, very very fly by night, not necessarily fly by night, but you're very creative, you're very head in the clouds kind of energy, right? And you know, but you can also show them how to be a little bit more creative and how to loosen the purse strings a little bit, how to loosen up, how to have more fun. You know, so you can learn from each other. You can really complement each other's energies, right? And it's the balance between the two. So it can be a really interesting connection there, but it's exciting connection there that you're opening the door to. This can also be you committed in your journey to love. This can also be you changing direction, by the way. With that King of Pentacles, it's like, okay, I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket. I'm not just going to singularly focus on love. I'm going to go focus on the rest of my life. I'm going to focus on my career. I'm going to focus on my money. I'm going to focus on my home and my family and all this kind of stuff. And I'm trusting that the universe has my back, and I'm ready for action. Eight of Wands. I'm ready for action, but I'm not going to make this my end all and be all, right? And this is where the magic can really happen for you, right? Because we're not obsessing anymore. So this can be you taking a mature, patient, practical approach to love there as well. We've got the Nine of Swords showing up a second time, and this is your advice from Spirit, okay? Woe is me not, all right? We've already talked about this Nine of Swords and how it is a blessing for you. So we do have this coming out twice. So this does show that there could be a certain amount of restriction that you're maybe placing on yourself. Maybe it's, you know, it's just you putting all of your eggs in one basket for love, right? And creating this restrictive energy, right? We do need to let that go. Maybe this is about you thinking too much about the end game, about something instead of the beginning, and just enjoying connections or enjoying meeting people. It can be anxiety laden, meeting new people and putting yourself out there, of course. But, you know, this Nine of Swords, it's like anxious and a little bit fearful and all this kind of stuff. And, you know, well, what if I get rejected? Fear of rejection is a huge thing, right? What if I get rejected? Or what if I waste my time talking to somebody and then it fizzles out after 3 weeks? Well, it's 3 weeks out of your life, right? But you've learned something probably in that process. So, you know, so really, Spirit is saying here, part of the advice is get out of your head and into your heart, right? Trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and trust how you feel about things, right? You're not going to go astray. So when we overthink and overanalyze, man, oh man, our brains are wonderful things, but they can become our worst enemies when we let them run amok. So that's part of that. But also I do feel pay attention to your dreams. We said that before already, and we're going to say it again now. Our dreams are a window to our subconscious. We can actually sometimes get premonitions with our dreams. And so if you are having some wild and wacky dreams, or if you're having like a repetitive dream or a repetitive theme, right, it's telling you something. So try and capture the essence of your dreams. And usually before you get up and make your coffee and get dressed and have your shower, right, keep paper beside your bed if you can. And just try and capture the essence or whatever you remember, because it's like a puzzle piece and it can probably make sense to you over time. But I mean, honestly, if you're dreaming about love and romance, it's probably what you're attracting in, which is not a bad thing. We have here the Knight of Cups a second time. Would you look at you guys go, okay, and this is your overall outcome, your Knight of Cups. Look at that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. So some of you could be meeting multiple different people. Some of you could be actually meeting a wonderful new love and connection. And you are embodying love and romance into your life. This is awesome. So invitations, opportunities, connections of all kinds, all opening up for you there with that Knight of Cups too. So again, you might have multiple connections that you're opening the door to. It's like feast or famine, right? Maybe it's been, really dry and not a lot going on for a while. And then all of a sudden now we got floodgates opening there, 8 of Wands, right? So very lovely energy there. We got the 6 of Pentacles. You deserve it. The Empress card. Oh, love that. Venus energy right there. And the Magician. There you go. All right. So loving, loving, loving this energy. The 6 of Pentacles is, of course, the energy you put out is coming back to you. And it often comes back multiplied. Okay. So this does bring an energy of surprise. It brings an energy of gifts headed your way and people headed your way. It can also represent some help along the way as well. Remember, we've got the leg up card, and this is someone giving you a helping hand in some way. Someone can just give you advice, right? Or maybe they can give you some words of encouragement, or maybe even go as far as introduce you to somebody, right? But it could be people helping people right there with that 6 of Pentacles card. But you could get something that is headed towards you, usually a gift headed your way with that energy. Now we've got the Empress and we've got the Magician. You are manifesting new love into your life. And in fact, you are really embracing your personal power. You are figuring things out. You're embracing your unlimited potential to find love. You're recognizing what love means to you even. But the Empress card right here, new beginnings, new love, things coming to fruition for you, an abundance of possibilities for you there as well. Beautiful energy. And the Magician, of course, focus, focus, you're opening the door, you're manifesting things. If you can think it, if you can envision it, you can create it in reality. And this is what's happening here with this energy. And it does feel like a little bit of a mystery there with that as well. It's like, there's, the funny thing is because we've got 2 Knight of Cups, right? And so love and romance and possibilities and all these things, wonderful energy, right? And, but it feels, I think it's very much with the moon and with the moon energy there, it feels a little bit mysterious. And I think part of the reason why is because you're all on a different manifestation journey here with the Magician and the Empress. You're all in your personal power. You're all very connected. You're all very supported. You're all, you're here for a reason, right? You're watching this reading for a reason. But sometimes what happens is, it's not necessarily pinpointing to a particular person or a particular circumstance, because it's all different for every single one of you. And what your part of that message there is to believe in yourself, be confident, Magician, that you can find what you're looking for when you're meant to. You've got Venus supporting you to bringing you love, and be ready for action when you need to take action. But I think there's something very magical in the air for you guys. And whenever love does walk in the door, just like that 6 of Pentacles, it may be a little bit of a surprise, and it can probably happen when you least expect it. So loving that energy though, seriously. That's very nice. So let's grab you a couple of more cards here and see what else is headed your way. See what other messages are here for you. Thank you. And we've got 21. 21 relates back to the World card, right? But we can also, a successful completion of a cycle, but we can also break that down into a 3 Empress card, right? Creation. Right? Empress, creation energy is the basis of all manifestation. And this is the energy that you've got going on. You are highly creative with a strong will to succeed. Your imagination is highly charged. It reveals itself in everything you do, from your sparkling conversation to your most prized projects. I am inspiring. So you might feel new inspiration coming in. We've got 10-10 there for you guys as well. 10s ending, leading way to new beginnings. So we've got the energy of 11 here with new beginnings, and with the 0s, unlimited potential. right? No beginning, no end. We're just in this very circulatory kind of energy. Keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. I am patient. And we've said that throughout your reading there as well. So I'm going to leave that there for you folks. I do hope there was something here that resonated with you on some level. If there was, please do hit that like button there. I truly appreciate it. It does help crack the algorithm and helps my video get seen, but it also lets me know you resonate with the reading. If you do enjoy my channel, please do hit that subscribe button there and drop a comment, drop a heart in the comment section down below. I'll heart you back and we'll get all this beautiful love flowing in the air for you guys. All right. I thank you for watching. Have a great month and I'll see you later. Bye.